Hello everyone, hope you're all well today. Okay, I did say I was going to come on and show you how I did my flowers, so I'm going to show you. Okay, you need a piece that is 2.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Okay, now what I normally do is I get my ribbon and I do a slight snip in the 5 centimeters and then I fold it, so, and then cut it so I have a few light layers. What you do find is when you do cut it, sometimes they're a little bit longer, you know, just with your folding and cutting. So what I tend to do is I put the 5, I've got 2 here, I put the 5, the right one, in front of the others, and then I'm just going to show you an example because these are both 5. But if it's like that, then just snip this bit off, then you know that you've got 5 centimeters. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just cauterize the ends, just so they don't fray, like so. Okay, so what you do is you fold it in half, like so, and just give it a bit of a crease, just so you know where your centre line is. Okay, open it up and you'll find you have a centre. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to fold a triangle. So, so from here down to that centre. Now it doesn't matter if it's not like right to the bottom, as long as it's, you know, okay. Alright, now what I do here, instead of me being all fingers and thumbs, which is what I normally am when I do these, when you get it down to the bottom, just give it a little bit of a light at the bottom and a bit of a squeeze. Alright, and it should stay in place like so. So do the same on the other side. So now you have a triangle, and just bring one of the corners in like so. Okay, so can you see what I've done there? Right, I haven't stuck that one down, sorry, but all I've done is brought this corner into the middle. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to give it a bit of a light so that it stays. So you, oh, no, didn't want to stay. Okay, let's do you first. Sometimes it is a bit fiddly because of, you know, what you're doing to it and small spaces. If you wanted to, you know, you could always use a pair of tweezers, you know, if you wanted to. I have got a pair out here, but I didn't use them. Okay, so you do the same to the other side and you end up with a petal. Okay, now I've already made some up here. I think I've got 24 in all. I don't think there's a specific number for you to make. I think really it depends on how big you want your flower. Okay, now what you do here is I got 2 petals. Just move them out the road for a minute. 2 petals, and I put a dab of hot glue here and put them together like so. So you just put a bit of hot glue. Let me do it this way because then I know. A bit of hot glue on that lapel and fix the other one to it like so. Okay, I'll just, so you have flowers that look like that. Okay, so you just stuck that one to that one. Okay, now what I did is I folded this one around. I folded it around to the other, on itself, if you like, so it was there. Alright, so all I've done is I've folded it to that. So all you do is you fold it in on itself to that first lapel. Can you see? Let's see if I can get a little bit closer so you can see. Right, so all you do is you'll fold it on itself to that lapel, okay, and then glue it down, which I'll do now. I mean, they are pretty easy, to be fair, you know. So it looks like that. Okay, I've just glued down to press that. So it looks like this. So all you've done is folded it on itself, and then the other side you fold onto itself, onto the back of that as well. So you have that, then this goes onto here, like so, and glue it down. Like so. So you end up with the centre, the start and the centre of your rose. Oops. Alright. Now, all you do from here, what I try to do is try and get the bottom a bit round as well, you know, so that it stands right. Once you get it round kind of thing at the bottom, give it a little bit of a cauterise so it stays. I've found that, you know, it tends to go a little bit hard after you finish, so that's good. Alright, so now you have the start of your flower. Now, all you do is you get your petals and you put them on, like cuddle them, you know, so that it's like that. You know, can you see I've just wrapped it round? I've just wrapped it round, like so. And that's all you do. And you just carry on wrapping around your petals. Alright, I ain't going to glue them down, I'm just going to show you, for instance. You know, I've put, because I will glue it down, but I've put 4 on there, can you see? And now it's starting to make a flower. And that's all you do. You just, you know, make sure they're level at the bottom, obviously. This isn't because I'm just showing you, but you just hug them around, and can you see it starts to make a flower? Now, always make sure when you do it that you get the bottoms, you know, together. Otherwise, you're going to end up with long bits, and you don't want to be cutting it. But that's all it is. And what I do is I just put a bit of glue on the bottom there. Just put my finger in it. Well done. Just put a bit of glue on the bottom, and then just hug it around your flower, making sure your bottom is on, you know, level. Make sure it's always level at the bottom, but just doing it like that. Make sure you glue. Don't matter about the glue bits. If there's any glue bits on it, you can take it on after, but there you are. I've glued that one on, and you always make sure that it's that side that you glue on. So 3 bits of glue here, and then just hug it around like that, you know, and just keep going. Just keep going, putting them on. And you know, you can even, if you wanted to, you know, just if you wanted small ones, just do that. Just put, you know, just do 4 and make small ones, look. But just carry on putting them on, you know, till you're happy with your flower. And that's all I did, is I just kept putting them on and hugging them on. And it, you know, once you get started, you know, it's like you have to be careful, because I started doing them and I got a bit carried away with myself, because you get used to, you get into a routine of glue, hug, you know. And I actually went a bit OTT on one of them, and because I just didn't know when to stop. And as you can see, it starts to form your flower. That's all you do. And the spaces, you know, sometimes you will get spaces at either side, but that's nothing. Just put another one on that side, can you see? And then it starts to make a flower. And you get into a routine of gluing the bottoms and hugging them, and before you know it, you don't even know, you know, you're getting a real big flower, and then you think, flipping heck, I didn't realise you'd done that much, you know. But always try and keep them at the bottom, you know, fairly flat. This bit actually, when you carry on doing it, actually sinks to the middle. But that's fine because we're going to cauterize it anyway. So actually I might just leave that one as a little one. I'll just put this last petal on where it's gaping, which would be there, and wrap it round. There we go. Now see, and your flower starts to take form, and it's, you know, you don't have to do big ones, you know, that's entirely up to you. You don't have to do big ones, you can do little ones if you're doing small projects. You know, when you've actually finished as well, if you find that your sides are a bit like that, just put a dab of glue on and it's got them in. But you might, and also when you've finished, if you think, right, that's enough now, I ain't doing any more, cauterize the bottom, give it a good cauterizing, because what that does is it stops it fraying at the bottom, but it also melts the glue and makes it go hard, so you know it can stand up like so. And you can use these on mixed media, anything like that, you know. And you can do small ones, you can do big ones like I showed you on the other one, anything. These actually, like I say, are by the 2.5 centimetre by 5 centimetre. The other ones that I've done are in the bigger reels are 4 centimetres, which are these, 4 centimetres. And what I've done is I did them, oh, what did I do them, what length did I do them at? I can't remember what length I did them at now, but I think what I did was I opened my reel, I opened it, and then I did a triangle, then I put it over again, so the triangle was at the bottom, and then I did that again, you know, and then I thought that's enough, you know, for it. That, you know, that would be the thing. I'll have a look. Let me have a quick look. Just undo this purple one that I've got here. Right. So what I did was I put it into a triangle. Okay. And then I turned it over again, still in the triangle. Just oh, wait a minute. Right, when you turn it over again, like so, put it to the bottom, make a crease, because then you know that's your centre bit. It doesn't make any difference because you can do that a bit later. So do it as a triangle, then flip it over, still in the triangle if you can. It's pretty hard to show you really, but you know, and then flip the triangle up. There we go. Let me just try this again. Flip the triangle, and that, we got to that, that's it, and then you flip the triangle up. So you end up with one thick triangle, right? I'll measure that now actually. So you can do it that way, or I'll just give you the bloody measurements, it'll be easier. Okay, so flip. And this is 4 centimetres wide, this is. I'll just go over there so I'll make a crease. Right, so if you do want to do it with 4 centimetres, you will need where are we? Let's try. Let's do it. Let me cauterize that. The end's going to fray if not. Right, so that would be 7.5 centimetres. Okay, or oh, 3 is it 3 cents? Yeah, 3 inches. But I would do it at 7 centimetres. You know, just to make sure. That's if you want to use 4 centimetres wide ribbon, you know, then I would do that. when I said to you that I turn it, what I do is so I know that I want that, so I'll put it like that, and then I'll turn it again to make another one, and I keep turning. Then at the end I cut the middle, but like with it doing it this way, you always end up with a little bit more, so just make sure that you've got 8 centimeters, did I say 8 centimeters when you've finished? Okay, make sure you've got 8 centimeters. You'll know it's right because you will, when you're finished, if you can turn your corner into the middle, you know, turn your corner into the middle, then you turn your other corner into the middle, you know, you will know that it's right. Okay, but that's how I did mine. But if you want to use 4 centimeter ribbon, it is 4 centimeter by 7 centimeter. All right, and you can do the twisting that I've just showed you there. It's entirely up to you. But you will find that you will just go over the 8 if you do. So just get one that is actually 8 centimeters and put it next to your others, and then just cut off any excess. But that's what they will look like. And like I say, you'll know the right because you'll be able to put your triangles, you know, in there. And now another thing as well that somebody asked me, does your triangles have to be perfect? No, they don't. You know, everything that people make doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it's creation. You know, it's your creation, your art, whatever you know want to do. You know, it doesn't have to be everything in perfect. I mean, the doll's house that I did, for instance, if you've seen it on Booksoffancyfolding, I made a doll's house. I'm in the process of doing another one, but I made a doll's house. Now, all the materials that come with that, half of them I didn't even use because, you know, there was like bit rubbish material or didn't look. And I put my bits of material that I put it on the bed, and I made pillows. Pillows actually wasn't in the instructions, but I made pillows. So no, you know, anything that you do doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, you know, try and get it as best you can, you know, but it's your creation. It's what you're making and how you want to perceive it. So don't let anybody else tell you, you know, this is how you have to do it, because it's not. You know, it's how you want it to look. Okay, I'm just in the middle of doing some more. I've got not these actually, these I'm making. I'll just get me tweezers because you can't see very well, can you? But I'm just in the middle of making these. I'm going to do some greenery around it, and I'm going to make it into some kind of hair slide, something like that maybe. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I'm just in the process of making some of them. But while I was doing that, I thought, oh, I did say I was going to come on and do this tutorial. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will get back to you ASAP. I'm on YouTube nearly every day, so if you do ping me and you don't hear from me, I will get back to you as soon as I'm back on. It does let me know. I do have my notifications on and on my phone, so if you do, it will come through. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the page there, and please give this video a thumbs up. I know it's not the best with me filming, but I am trying my best. Losing my patience, but trying my best. Okay, so there you go. Just keep on building your flower, or leave it as small as you want. Remember, you're the creator, so you create how you want to create. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right, peeps, I will see you very shortly. Have a great day. Love you loads. Bye for now.